but I want to be an example. Like, look at me. Yes, you can change. I did it. You can change. Hi there. My name is Ruby Williams. I'm so glad you're here and listening to this. It might just change your life, change the trajectory of your life. So I'm a This Naked Mind certified coach. I call myself an alcohol freedom coach, and I have so much information I'd like to share with you. This is my absolute passion in life, is to help others. And the question I'm going to answer today is, when is the right time to make a change? And this will be focused around alcohol, but actually, you can maybe put this towards something else too. First of all, you have to search within yourself to when is the right time. Oftentimes, the pain of continuing to drink is actually finally less than the pain of stopping. So when you're drinking alcohol, and at first you're not going to have any kind of pains. It's all good. Probably, you just have a glass here or there. You can take it or leave it. What happens, and it's not your fault, alcohol can become addictive, right? And what we now label, instead of alcoholic, which I do not like that term. I don't like it at all. It's just an alcohol use disorder. And people are on a spectrum. Okay. We've got people that can take it or leave it. Then they would be very low on the spectrum of alcohol use disorder to people that are drinking, constantly all day long. I like to say that anybody that drinks any amount of alcohol at all is on this spectrum. You're living your life, the first few times, the first few years of maybe drinking alcohol, it was just for fun. It was take it or leave it, maybe occasionally on the weekends. I don't know how your story is. What happens is, and it's just the nature of alcohol, your tolerance will increase as well as your frequency. It just happens, especially if an event happens in your life that might cause you pain or grief. Oftentimes it can be something like a death or a divorce, or for me, it was also a home foreclosure. Some event can actually speed this trajectory up, so maybe you were going along and could take it or leave it, didn't feel any sense of getting addicted. And it happens, for me, it felt like it happened overnight. Like all of a sudden, one day I felt like I could take it or leave it. And then the next day I thought about it all the time. I thought I needed it to relieve stress every day after work. I thought I needed it for every occasion that was a celebration. I thought I needed it when I was happy, when I was sad, when I was with friends, when I was alone and bored or sad, or I felt lonely. Alcohol became my friend. And what I want to say, I want to stress this so much that it's like, I just do not wait for some sort of fictional rock bottom. Do not subscribe to that you need to have something huge or tragic happen in your life. Do not wait for that. If you know right now that you would rather, that maybe you're drinking too much, that you've been drinking now daily. And this happened to a lot of people over COVID, by the way, sheltering at home. They were coping by drinking to relieve the stress, relieve the boredom. And do not, I want to just say this over and over again. Don't wait for some sort of like losing your job, or, your spouse has had it with you and you have to wait for a divorce or DUI. Don't wait for anything. So the question is, when is the right time to make a change? I want you to say that you can make a change right now. You can try, you can start this journey. For some people, it takes years, but I have a proven methodology. I have gotten clients. I have a client celebrating next week her year alcohol-free anniversary. This works. And how does it work? It's working with changing your thoughts and beliefs and your mindset. Some people try to go alcohol-free using willpower, and it's called white knuckling it, and it doesn't last usually. It's not lasting change. So again, when is the right time? So you ask yourself these questions, okay? Do you feel like you must change? And again, that's related to the pain of stopping drinking is going to be greater than the pain of continuing to drink. So whenever you start to feel like that, and I remember I felt like that, like I could not live like this any longer. I must change. The second question is, do you feel 100% responsible for the change? This is something that you have to take responsibility for. And how did I come to terms with it? I said, I'm going to put on my big girl pants. I've had enough alcohol to last me for my life. I'm going to try to figure out how to live alcohol free. I'm going to do everything in my power to figure it out. The next thing is, do you believe you can change? This one might be it difficult for some, but I want to be an example. Like, look at me. Yes, you can change. I did it. You can change. And then do you have a little bit of excitement or even just focus or feeling like, I'm interested in this alcohol-free life? And that can get you really far. So the feeling of positive feelings or excitement is the third thing, or curiosity even. Are you curious about what is this sober life? What is it? People talk about, feeling great. Like, is it true? Yeah, I want you to figure that out and experience it for yourself. So I am personally so happy I made this decision. It is the number one best decision I ever made in my life. I say it's the big domino to all these other positive things that have happened in my life. Increased confidence is one. Self-worth. I was in this, again, cycle of addiction where I was blaming myself, shaming myself, beating myself up every day, looking at myself in the mirror, not being able to look at myself in the mirror actually because I didn't like who I saw and I didn't trust myself. All of these things have reversed. Right now is the time. You won't regret it. You can start right now. You can just schedule a discovery call with me. We'll just chat. I say it's never too early or too late. Yeah. And just ask yourself, have you tried to stop in the past? This process could be totally different. You can find success, relationship problems with friends, problems at work. A lot of these things will just become less obvious. And I just want you to experience this. So thank you for listening. When is the right time to make a change? How about right now? Give it a try. Please schedule a call with me. I'd love for you to experience what I'm experiencing. All right. Bye-bye.